What is going on, YouTube? It's Tyler from Mission VR, where it's my mission to bring you guys good quality VR content. So welcome to part 2 of the MetaQuest Pro really first impressions video. The first video I talked about why I don't care about this headset, and to be honest, why I don't think this is a major VR headset or major player or even really has that much impact on the industry as a whole. But this video is going to be the things I do care about and some of the actual positives and pros that I think this headset has going for it that will impact the VR industry in one way or another. So that's what today's video is going to be on. Make sure you guys do drop a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, and let's go ahead and hop on into this thing. All right, guys, so we're going to talk about why I do care about some aspects of this headset and what I really think it's going to do for VR in the positive light compared to my rant in the last video. So listen, the first and foremost, my biggest complaint with the Oculus Quest 2 and there's, sorry, the Meta Quest 2, they're ridiculous, right? But the Meta Quest 2, you know, I have some issues with it, and my issues is that it's a great headset standalone. Obviously, it's the first one of its kind to really make the kind of impact that it did, and I get that, but there's just not enough games. There really isn't. There's not enough staple games. Like it's still one of those things where it's like most people will pick it up, play a title, and then they'll put it down for 3 months, and then they'll come back to it. Like, I don't do that. Like, I play VR all the time because I have a massive library of Steam VR games that I play, and I also am really hooked on Population 1. Like, that game is just like, I don't know, it's the first staple game for me. But okay, I play in PC, and like the visuals on PC are just so much better. Like, they're so much superior. Like, when you play a game like Half-Life Alyx or even Red Matter, like we'll use Red Matter as a good example because I just got done playing that one. The difference between the Quest and the PC, like listen, the Quest graphics are still good, and I mentioned that in the video, the Quest graphics are good, but they're just not even close. Like, it's just not even close to the way it looks on PC. So, why the Meta Quest Pro has some merits for me. It is going to have better visuals. You know, I think that visuals are really important in virtual reality space. Of course they are. It's like the most important thing. And, you know, going to the Quest, like you look at distant environments, like I've been playing a lot of NFL Pro Era as well. And the presence up close is amazing, but you look at the stadium, you look at the fans, and it's so fuzzy, and it reminds me so much of like the Oculus CV1 in the original, like the way the original headsets operated. Like there was so much screen door effect, but like at the time you didn't care because it was brand new. You're like, this is so insane. But like now it's like I've seen so much better visuals, so it's like, that screen door effect drives me nuts. But there is going to be a lot better visuals in this headset. They have new pancake lenses that are going to boast 2 LCD displays, which is going to mean more vivid colors in a bigger color range, which I think is huge, right? That's massive. Like it's more presence in virtual reality. But it's not just that. 75% more contrast compared to the Oculus Quest 2. And then here's the big one, right? This is what screen door effect is generated from. 37% greater pixels per inch. That means, you know, per inch of lens, there's gonna be 37% more pixels, and then 10% greater pixels per degree, which is basically the same thing in a degree sense. So that's big. That's gonna eliminate some screen door effect, which is gonna help with visualization at distance, as well as, you know, this is gonna have a Qualcomm Snapdragon XR2 plus the platform, which is gonna boast 50% more power for VR titles. Now, again, that's great. I think that has way more merits in the upcoming Meta Quest 3, because that's going to be a true gaming headset, where I think this headset, again, I talk about it in why I don't care. I think this headset has no identity, but again, they're presenting greater visuals in a headset, and I think that's really important. And of course, there's going to be a 1.3 times greater color range, 25% greater field of view in the center, and then 50% greater peripheral view clarity. Basically, this is called clarity stuff. So long story short, the lenses, you're going to look at them, they're going to be a lot cleaner. They're going to be a lot, you're going to be able to see a lot more range of colors. It may not be quite as noticeable on a lot of titles, but you know, I do think it's going to be better. And again, I hope this headset does surprise me in that manner. Other than that, there's really one other major point that I'm really excited about that I do think is the right direction moving forward on a lot of things. The new touch controllers. Listen, controller tracking is a big deal. I think this is a huge deal. This changes so much of a lot when it comes to VR. I lose tracking in controllers, especially playing games like NFL Pro Era when I'm, playing the quarterback position. I go to throw the football sometimes and, the controller kind of disappears behind my head. And guess what happens? The football goes flying up into the stands, or, I drop it or something because the controller loses tracking. So, and it happens in other games too, where you just have some pop in on the controller. If the controllers are individually tracked within a 3D space, that's going to eliminate that. So again, that's pretty sweet. You can also get these controllers as an upgrade for $300 to your to use with your MetaQuest 2. That's not a good investment, because if you just wait 1 year, the MetaQuest 3 is coming out, and I'm sure that the whole package is going to have the updated controllers, the new headset, and they're going to have it somewhere priced similarly to the Quest 2. They're trying to take over the VR space. So I wouldn't waste your money on that right now, even though the controllers are awesome. If you happen to get your hands on them, or you really, really, really just want them, go ahead. But for $300, I don't. The touch controllers you have now are fine. Like I would not spend the money on that. But I am excited at the fact that the controllers have individual tracking. I think this is going to be a big deal. And I think that the better visuals of the overall of this headset are going to be pretty awesome. To at least advance this forward. What I hope doesn't happen is that I hope that the Quest 3 does not just like take these visuals and these controllers and then just fire it into a gaming headset and just like resell it basically and rebrand it. Like, I hope that they increase other parameters of the headset. A big one for me is like better link capabilities with the PC. And I'm talking like, please just like let me connect an HDMI cable to this damn thing. Like the latency is annoying. Like, let me get the HDMI cable out. I mean, I have charging issues sometimes where I have my headset plugged in and like the Oculus software doesn't charge the headset while I'm playing and it dies, and then I got to restart it's just a pain, right? It's a big pain. I really want them to increase the link capability so I can use it as a PC VR headset as well. That's a little bit more of a preference, but whatever. I really want a wider field of view, definitely. So use these lenses, give us a wider field of view. Like, let's take the next step into VR and get some more games. I think the PlayStation 2 VR is going to be a big help to that. More games, wider field of view, better, clear visuals, and yeah, we're gonna be on our way. I think that this headset, doesn't offer a lot other than that, to be honest. I mean, it's what I'm excited for about it is the better visuals. That shows that our next generation of actual gaming headsets are going to be better. And then, obviously the individual controller tracking, definitely important. I think that's going to be a big one. But at the end of the day, this headset's $1,500. For me, it's not worth buying. Unless you get a really, really big sale on it. Again, I want to be wrong. I do want to be wrong. So Facebook, I know I have requested a headset to review on my channel. So please, if you listen to this video, I want to be wrong. So prove me wrong, send me a headset. If it's great, I'll be honest. I'm going to be as honest as I can. I'll push it for all my audience to see and view. But right now, just based on what I've seen, I'm not impressed. So change my mind, please. But overall, guys, that's gonna be it, really. I mean, I don't have a lot more to talk about what I'm excited about. I'd be more excited about games, and MetaConnect just didn't offer a lot of games. So definitely something disappointing about that. But overall, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure you guys do drop a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.